What is going on, guys? I just finished watching Rokka no Yuusha, which means something like the six heroes or the six braves or something like that. I'm guessing Rokka is six in Japanese and Yuusha is hero. I know that from other anime. Um, but yeah, Rokka no Yusha is an anime about this guy so far who thinks he's the strongest man in the world. So they're having a tournament, right, between two people. They both look really dense, stuff like that. They're about to have a fight to determine which of them is strongest and which of them can challenge this princess who's called like the Saint of Blades or something like that. Sorry for that. So, the Saint of Blades or something like that. Yeah, so they want to challenge this princess, and then this guy comes along, this main character comes along, and challenges them to a fight. Like, he says, "You two against me," and so he basically messes them up with all his tricks or whatever. He messes them up. He doesn't seem that strong, but he seems like really cunning and sort of tricky and slippy, and really has really good agility and stuff like that. So he doesn't seem physically strong, but just like strong as in you can't really beat him because he's like he's a bit of a trickster sort of thing. So that's what the main character's like. Then he fights them, humiliates them, and then the guards will jump on him, so he gets arrested, gets put in a prison, and basically what he wants to be when he's older, or well, what he wants to be in the near future is one of these six heroes, the Rokka no Yusha. He wants to be the six heroes chosen by apparently the I think the saint of the single flower or something like that. So he wants to be one of these heroes chosen by them, and these saints or these heroes rather, they go find and defeat this demon god whenever he shows up. So there's like a legend where this demon god showed up a few hundred years back, and every time he shows up, like these six heroes appear and they go and fight the demon god and suppress him. So he wants to be one of those. So far this episode, we found out that he actually gets to be one of these heroes, and he sets out with the princess Saint of Blades to go, who's also been chosen as one of the heroes, to go and find one, the other heroes, and two, the demon god, and three, fight what they call fiends, which are like little mini demons that the demon gods kind of separates into. He just like kind of, I don't know if what you could call it. It's like he gives birth to these fiends, and they go and do his dirty work while he just kind of keeps giving birth to them. I don't know how it works, but yeah. The only thing I have to comment about this anime, and I haven't really seen much of it yet, but it showed a bit in the opening. The only thing I have to comment about is the CG, and I did see this in the preview as well. I was kind of disappointed how they use CG to animate the monsters. So you have like any CG anime is usually pretty bad. Like, people usually are really spiteful towards them because of the use of CG, especially if it's done really badly, which it kind of is in this anime. That's the only thing I have to comment on. I just hope that it doesn't look too bad. Like, I've only seen quick glimpses of the monsters, so I don't know how bad it's gonna be or how good it's gonna be. Like with Aldnoah Zero, I barely noticed that it was CG until someone actually pointed it out. That was a good example of some CG, but like with other anime like Garo, if you saw that in fall of last year, I didn't like how like the characters were CG'd when they started fighting whatever. But yeah, hopefully this is done better, and I don't mind it that much. But for now, I'm a bit skeptical on the whole monster thing. But the story and the premises seems quite cool, and the main character is also quite a funny guy, and he's quite interesting. And so is the princess. From what we've seen of her, she's quite rebellious and quite interesting as well. So I hope to see the next few heroes. Maybe it'll be like the Seven Deadly Sins, where they go out and find the other seven deadly sins, or the other six heroes in this case, and they gradually meet them. Maybe it'll be like that, or maybe they'll find them at one point. I don't know how it's going to work out, but whatever it is, I really hope that the next characters are quite interesting and quite cool. Anyway, if you haven't seen the first episode, go check it out. And yeah, tell me what you think about it. See ya. Peace.